Hello everyone, welcome back. We're here on CM42 TV. I feel like this is quite poetic because we did a video just like this a few years ago now in the summertime of 2019. We were in a lovely hotel room in a place called Gran Canaria.
I'm sure they've heard of Gran Canaria.
I know, I'm not saying that, I haven't heard of it, I'm just saying that it seems quite nice to say the place was Gran Canaria. There was a Canary Island, which by the way I'm going back to in about a month's time.
Isn't that kind of weird? How last time you were there this was announced, next time you're there it was announced again? That's weird.
It's crazy. We should probably address the fact that Rachel sounds a little bit under the weather this week.
I have a bad throat and I sound ridiculous.
She sounds so ridiculous. Just sounds quite hoarse.
Horse?
Oh, that's why the long face.
It's horse, not horse.
I know, but then I couldn't have made the joke about the long face.
You called me a horse?
You always...
You called me a horse.
The best jokes are the ones you need to explain. So we made a video like this about Marvel Phase 4 from our hotel room, 2019. We chatted about Thor, Love and Thunder. We talked about the Loki series. We talked about
Falcon and
the Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, Eternals, WandaVision. We talked about all these shows that now exist in our lives.
Do you know what was cool about? Like, I looked back at the video and like the picture that comes up when they announce it and it's all thingy.
Yeah.
Everything was a bit out of sync with what actually came out. Obviously there was a pandemic, but even without that, like, it's weird to see that was what was supposed to happen. It's
so funny, like we've seen them all and we've had a pandemic in the middle of that, like since we filmed that video and that was announced till now, so much has happened and so much has come out.
Yeah, and we were saying how when we were doing that video we were talking about how we thought it's going to take us ages to see all this, and now it's just done. It
kind of went like that, didn't it? So
crazy. We're
looking at some of these, releases and stuff that were announced at Comic Con this year, and it's like they seem so long away, but we're going to make another one of these videos in a few years.
Especially because there's so much coming out, it will fly by because it's like just on to the next, Whereas, like, for example, Stranger Things isn't coming back till 2024.
That seems
That's
forever.
Ages because you've got nothing. Whereas Marvel kind of speeds up because you've got so much to look forward
to. So looking at this picture here, at the kind of timeline of Phase 5, the first thing that comes up is February 17th, 2023.
Well, okay.
What?
Just we've got She-Hulk and stuff first.
Alright, we'll talk about that. It's just because it's not in front of me.
No, I know. Just obviously there's other stuff that isn't on this. This is the films, the big like blockbuster films that are coming up.
Of course.
Actually,
we get Daredevil.
Is Daredevil a show?
I think so. And Ironheart.
I think Ironheart's a show.
That's a show. Secret Invasion's a show.
Right. Anyway, basically what I was trying to say there was Echo's I don't know if that's a film or a show. Basically, I was trying to say was we've got She-Hulk first in August. Then we have. I feel like there's another show I'm forgetting about.
And then what is it?
The animation stuff's been announced as well. It's not on this. Right. We've obviously got Black Panther in November, which is very exciting.
But that obviously was already announced and stuff, so I guess it's not part of this.
That's not. What were the things they announced? They announced What If Season 2.
Yeah.
X-Men 97.
Oh yeah. What was that? There's a Spider-Man yearbook
thing.
There's
a Spider-Man thing and The Thing.
The Thing's Fantastic
Zombies.
Oh, yes.
The Thing's Fantastic Four. That was a bad joke.
Yes. Right, so on this picture here, which is what we're talking about, February 17th, 2023, AntMan and the Wasp, Quantumania. That's a really fun name.
I'm really excited for that.
I always say the Ant-Man films are underrated, but as I come up to this kind of watch through that I'm doing, I guess, I'm rewatching them over the longest period of time ever. I've not got to them yet, but
I've
in my
watched
head...
the entire MCU timeline twice, and the time Chris has got to, like, number 10.
We get to, what I'm watching now, which is I'm around, I don't know...
Winter Soldier.
Falcon.
No, sorry, what? Captain America.
Captain America, Winter Soldier. I always think in my head, I really like the Ant-Man films, but I'm probably going to rewatch them this time and be like, they're not as good as I remember, or maybe I'm going to enjoy them more. So
I enjoyed them more each time I watched them.
Yeah. So that's exciting. And then we have Secret Invasion. Don't know anything about this, but this says Spring 2023, and it's got the Disney Plus logo, so I'm assuming that is a series.
I know about this a wee bit if you want me to.
Go for it, yeah.
So this is, remembering Captain Marvel, how there's the Kree, which is the green.
Oh yeah, I did read about this. Yeah.
Then they're on the space station, not the actual space station, but you know what I mean, with Nick Fury, and they're like, you don't know who's Kree and who's not, sort of thing. So apparently it's got the same vibe as Winter Soldier, which is where we just mentioned that how in Winter Soldier you kind of don't know who's the Hydra agents, who's still loyal to SHIELD and all that. It's kind of like that vibe, and because they're Kree, they like shapeshift. So. Yeah. Like a lot of, I think it's might be quite fun as well, though I don't think it's too serious, but
says Samuel L. Jackson reprises his role of Nick Fury from the film series along with Ben Mendelsohn as Talos.
Aye, he's a great guy.
Colby Smulders, Martin Freeman, and Don Cheadle.
Oh, Martin Freeman's in it?
Yeah, so
Don
this
Cheadle?
is Don Cheadle, yep.
What the heck is Rhodey doing in Secret Invasion?
So that's happening. 6 episodes as a mini-series on Disney+.
Excited.
Then after that we have May the 5th, 2023, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
And the last one.
And the last one, you were saying at the Comic Con thing, a lot of them were getting emotional.
Yeah, well, Dad told me, I haven't seen the clip, but apparently they brought them out on stage and the cast were getting quite emotional about it, I think, because it's their last, probably, like, they might obviously have events and stuff, obviously they'll have the press tours and all that, but that's like a big, like, they're announcing that that's their final. I wonder if they'll ever come back, like, any of the characters, even just individually. I
reckon they will pop up. I mean, there's so many shows and stuff. They're going to pop up eventually.
I Am Groot.
Oh yeah.
Coming out as well, but that's kind of like it's kind of like a jokey thing. What is it? Remember Forky from Toy Story? And it was like he was doing stupid. It was like wee shorts.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's like.
I Am
Groot
Groot
goes to the dentist. Groot does this, and it's like I think that's what it is.
I mean, the fact we've got Disney Plus that we can have things like that. I mean, there's so many exciting on there that you can watch from that. There's that
Build-A-Bear of Groot, and I need him. He's too expensive, but I need him.
Right, okay, and then after Guardians 3, we have Summer 2023, we have Marvel Studios' Echo, which is going to be a mini-series on Disney+. Plus.
This is the girl from AntMan, right? No.
From Hawkeye,
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I always get Ghost mixed up with Echo. Ghost is the one in AntMan, which is what was trying to thing me, but you're right, it is.
How do you pronounce her first name?
Alaqua
Cox reprises her role as Maya Lopez / Echo from Hawkeye.
Oh, she's deaf, that's right.
Yeah, so that's going to be a whole thing. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio from Daredevil are going to be popping up in this one too.
Wait, when?
This is Summer 23.
Okay, it's fine. I was like, is this before She-Hulk? Because I'm not going to catch up.
Summer 23. It doesn't say how many episodes, but its record's going to be about 6 or so.
Between, they've had 6, they've had 9, they've had 10 so far for their Disney Plus series. So
yeah, so it says Charlie Cox is going to be in here, blind lawyer from Hell's Kitchen, New York. I believe that's Daredevil.
I believe that might be Daredevil.
So that's Echo, that's going to be fun. And after that, we have the summer of 2023 as well. We have Loki season 2. I mean, just from the first season, it's like the possibilities are endless. So why not just make as many seasons as possible?
That's the only Disney Plus show that got. Like, it's definitely getting season. No, not only one, but as in, not like What If.
You
it's like
knew
animated.
at the
I mean,
time,
as
yeah.
in like Falcon Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, WandaVision, none of that had a season 2, but we knew Loki was getting a season 2, so that's really exciting. I'm excited to see what they do, because do you remember how that ended?
Not really.
We won't mention in case it's spoilers, will we?
If you're watching this video, they would have seen it.
Just like remember.
Spoilers.
Okay, spoiler alert. Loki season 1, spoiler alert, finale. They remember Sylvie, like, thing means the timeline, and that's what goes mental.
Yeah.
And then Mobius forgets who, because it's like a different timeline.
Yeah.
So Loki's like, why don't you know who I am?
And what about the guy? Who was the guy that they spoke to?
Kang,
yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
That'll come up in a minute.
Yeah, because that was a really cool kind of moment when we met him, and there's a big long monologue, isn't it? I'm sitting at his desk, and he's like,
he's really important. We're getting there.
Yeah, okay. Then we have July 2023, spring and summer 2023 is going to be so busy. We have the Marvels, which I believe is Captain Marvel.
Yep, so it's Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, who got their powers in WandaVision.
Yep.
Spoiler alert. Her and Miss Marvel, Kamala, all teaming up. And I wasn't that excited about it. Like I was, but like I wasn't my most anticipated.
Yeah.
Until I watched all of Miss Marvel. And I'm so excited to see them. I'm so excited to see like Kamala in a film and stuff.
Yeah,
it was so good.
That's fun.
She's so fun. I loved Miss Marvel so much more than I thought I would.
Plans to make a sequel to Captain Marvel in July 2019. Development began in 2020. Then obviously something happened. Sam Jackson, Brie Larson, all these people reprising the role, and then of course Kamala Khan coming into this as well. So that's really exciting. I really like Captain Marvel. I know it's not as looked at as fondly as others, but I think it's underrated.
The more times I watch it, the more I like it. The first time I saw it, I was like, why is this just showing up now? Like, I was a bit irritated. Like,
I think that was a lot of people's frustration with
I just didn't like the timings of it, and then the next time I watched it, I was annoyed because, like, you have to watch it so early on if you're watching it timeline order, you know, and then you don't see it again. And then the more I've seen it, I like the film more. And then my friend just watched them all through for the first time, and she was also annoyed. She was like, so where's she been? Why did I not get to see her again till the end?
Because I think she's quite likeable.
She's great, yeah. But like, you just haven't, but I'm excited to have more of her, so it's more hyped up now, you know.
Yeah.
What's
All
next?
right. Then we have in November 2023 we have Blade,
Very exciting.
and this looks like what's his face? Ring me, Mahershala Ali
I don't know who that is, but
from Moonlight.
you fully nearly said Moonlight there, didn't you?
Yeah, Moonlight.
Moonlight as in the film.
The film Moonlight. Yes, not
I've
Moonlight.
I've not seen it.
Mahershala Ali is. Yeah, he apparently is. In
Don't
this.
quote me on this. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I think he's called the Green Knight. Is Kit Harington's character
Yeah, yeah.
from Eternals? I think he's in this. I could be wrong, but I think.
I believe that's what the post-credit scene of Eternals is about.
I think that's where he's coming back into. Yeah, he gets Excalibur.
I believe it's the Black Knight.
That might. With the Green Knight, what was
The
it?
Green Knight. I don't know. I believe it's
What's
the Black
Green
Knight.
Knight? Where'd I get that from?
I can't remember.
Green
I believe it's the Black Knight, but again, could be wrong on that. But that was end of Eternals post-credit scene. More development on Kit Harington's
Very
character.
excited.
That's going to be really interesting. Followed by the fall of 2023, Ironheart, which is also a Disney Plus series.
It was, and I saw something about this the other day.
So did I. I read about
and
it as well.
went right out my head, and I can't remember what it is.
This is good. We should probably
I
have
saw
prepped
it
this
the other
before.
day, and I went, "That's really much more interesting than I thought it was going to be." And I have a feeling it's something to do with James Buchanan Barnes, but I could be wrong.
You should know that. You should know that.
I know, but I was getting overwhelmed by all the Bucky stuff.
Alright, so Ironheart scheduled to premiere in late 2023, 6 episodes in the MCU. So we have Dominic Thorne playing Riri Williams / Ironheart, a genius inventor who creates a suit of armour that rivals the armour of Tony Stark.
I can't remember for the life of me what I saw about this the other day.
Oh, and the guy who played Han Solo in the Solo film was in it as well.
Comment if you actually know anything about this, because I would
That's
love
interesting.
to know.
Isn't it funny when these things come out and it's like total unknowns? You
Yeah,
know?
like, so for example, Moon Knight, like, when I remember when Moon Knight started, I watched the first episode, and anybody that's seen it will know it's quite confusing and kind of up in the air, and you've got nothing really to go on. And I was watching the first episode, like, why aren't they explaining things to me? Like, I don't like that this is just new. I'm supposed to just accept this.
Yeah.
And then I got to, like, I think it was like episode 2 or something, and things started to make more sense. And I was like, this is so good. And like now the characters in that show,
Now you can't imagine,
I love
you know.
the characters in that show, and I'm so excited. See when they pop up in something, I'm gonna freak out. Like, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know if I can do that. Okay. So then after that, one that is getting a lot of buzz and attention for Winter 23 / early 24, Agatha. I thought it was House of Harkness, but it says on here Coven of Chaos. So I don't know what
I thought
that
it was something about Harkness as
Yeah.
well, because that's her last name instead of Darkness. Like, I thought it was like
Yeah.
I don't know, but
So again, is this another series?
I think it will be. There's probably an unpopular opinion. I wasn't a big Agatha fan. Didn't really.
People love her, don't she?
People were like, she was so good. Like, she was funny and stuff. Like, yeah, sure. I wasn't.
Yeah,
so I'm interested to see what they do with it.
There's going to be a series for late 23, and it's obviously Catherine Hahn who's going to be playing her again.
It was a good storyline though. Like, I did like the whole. Like, she was a good villain and stuff. I just didn't like love her.
And the series was called The House of Harkness, but it's now retitled Coven of Chaos.
Maybe, do you think this is probably not at all? Do you think it was too similar to like Game of Thronesy kind of sounding?
I don't know, but I think maybe it's just because it's, you know, the character is kind of like that. Agatha Harkness, maybe they didn't. I
It
don't
also
know.
might be something to do with how this is a multiverse saga, so the chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos magic's what Wanda has.
Got you.
So, give something to
Coven of Chaos. Spring 24, Daredevil, Born Again, another Disney Plus series. Rachel has just caught up with Daredevil, or she's
No, I
watching
have
Daredevil.
not.
Anyway, she's going to try and catch up.
Yes.
Hopefully by spring 2024.
I'm trying to catch up before August 17th, before She-Hulk comes out. We'll see if that happens. I've seen seasons 1 and 2. But obviously this is getting a whole like revamped and everything. Like, it's probably not that important to have watched all of Daredevil before.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just worried there'll be any wee like callbacks, or like, I don't know where he's at, like what's happening in his life, like who's still in it, who's not. Like, I feel like I need to know where we left him to like get into him, you know what I mean?
Yeah. As we are going on further and further, there's less information about them because they're so far in the future.
There's not
you know?
much known about a lot of this stuff.
So that's
I'm
going to be
very
interesting.
excited. I really like him. I really like the character and stuff, so it'll be good.
And for some reason, very specific, May 3rd, 2024, we have Captain America New World Order for Life.
Which is the title of the first episode of Falcon Winter Soldier.
And it's one of the most famous wrestling names ever. NWO.
Did you see all the tweets about this? I was laughing so hard at there was all wrestling tweets making jokes.
Like Hulk Hogan and
about,
that, yeah.
I know, I saw that. It was really funny.
But yeah, first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I guess that's the reference to this. Rachel's really paranoid about this one. The fact that, you know, like Sebastian Stan may or may not pop up in this film, and she believes that if he does, this could be the end of one Bucky Barnes.
Well, not necessarily this film, the next film we're about to talk about.
Oh.
But I'm not going to go into it because I could literally talk about this for 5 hours straight. Not with this voice.
No.
I'm worried what they're going to do with Bucky's storyline, and part of me wants to leave him in Falcon Winter Soldier where he's happy.
Just leave him, he's fine.
He got his ending, he has his family with that, like, he has like a wee family community, he's happy, he's thriving, everything's good. But if they leave him like that and they still have him there just like jokes, helping Sam, he's fighting, they use him to his actual potential, great, because I want him back so bad. But if they're going to put him in, it looks like they're going to make him a villain again. They're still pushing the Winter Soldier storyline.
Growing that beard out.
No, but they're pushing the storyline of the Winter Soldier again, and I'm like, we've done that. We need to do something new with him. He needs to be
a hero.
And like, he can do so much more, and it's frustrating me. Or either that, or they're going to kill him off, and I will not survive that.
Watch this happen. Well, like, Bucky ends up becoming like the main man of the MCU, and like,
no, I wouldn't. Imagine. He's been there that long now.
No,
he's been in every phase so far. That's a flex and a half.
That's a flex and a half. And lastly, on this particular picture, we're going to chat about a few more. Thunderbolts, July 2024. I have absolutely not a Scooby.
Okay, so I don't know that much. I know rumours about this, but so the Winter Soldier's a Thunderbolt. Zemo. Yelena.
Okay.
Who was the other one? This is from like comics and like speculation and like stuff. None of this is like actually confirmed. I actually don't know what they're planning to do with it, but they're anti-heroes. Oh, Daredevil. No, not Daredevil. Deadpool. I did it all the time. Deadpool. So I don't know if that's how they're going to bring him in.
Well, it says a picture here. On this Google search, who will be in Marvel's Thunderbolts? The two pictures are Zemo and...
Zemo?
And
Zemo.
That's what I said, Zemo.
You said Zemo.
And Yelena.
Yep. So they're anti-heroes, which is why I'm saying not happy if they throw Winter Soldier in there, because that's not who he is, but okay.
And then what about the other ones? Avengers,
yep, so
Secret Wars.
I've got it here. I've got the dates here. So, Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
They're doing that, which I've never seen, the old one.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't watch it deliberately because Chris Evans was in it.
How funny.
I was watching him as Captain America the whole time. Like, I was like, I'm not ready to say goodbye to Steve Rogers and have this new Chris Evans Marvel man. So I will watch it before this, but Fantastic Four on November 28th, 2024 apparently. Then we have Avengers The Kang Dynasty, which I mentioned Kang, on May 2nd, 2025.
That's only a couple of weeks away.
And then we've got Avengers Secret Wars on November 7th, 2025, which is crazy because imagine having two Avengers films in the same year. Like, that's...
Do you think it's got a bit of delay?
No, well, I think it will have something like, obviously Infinity War and Endgame came out within the span of...
a year apart, yeah.
But like, at least they were like different years, you had a lot of time to process. We only have a few months, and
we had Captain Marvel as well in that time frame as well between them.
Which is why I was hitting a huff with it, because I was like, why would I want to watch Infinity War then watch Captain Marvel? Like, I would...
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so that is interesting to have
two Avengers films.
It's going to be weird.
Also around that time, we're going to obviously know a lot more about the films themselves, but we're going to know a lot bit more about the characters.
Like, who are the
stuff.
Avengers?
It's going to be so natural
you know
at the time, but right now it's like, in the future, if we watch this back, we're going to be like...
That's fun.
We know nothing right now, you know, so that's really exciting.
I can't wait to watch it back and laugh at how horrendous I sound.
Right, leave your comments below. What do you think of the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Sorry about Rachel's voice, it's fine, we all go through hard days. And what ones are you excited for the most? What ones are you less familiar with? If you have any knowledge for us to learn, please let us know below in the comments. And we'll be back very soon with more videos as siblings. And just on the channel here on CM42 TV. Thanks so much! And we'll see you all next time.
Look at my Avengers necklace.